Um, Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me here today for this discussion of the adoption of cats or dogs. I'm sure you all received the pre-reading documents. Am I right? Am I correct?
Yep, got that.
Yep.
You all got
Up
it?
here, yeah.
And
Yep.
everyone has received all the information regarding this meeting beforehand. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
great. So just a little brief overview of what we'll be going over is obviously we are looking to adopt a dog or a cat for our share house, but we are just trying to come to our final decision of which pet we're going to go for. So I'm going to let Bernard Logan speak first, and then Gary Pacho to both give their views on which pet they will be wanting to have in the house.
Yep. Awesome, yep.
Sounds good.
And as well as that, we'll have Duke Hanson, obviously the owner of the house, to pitch his final idea of which pet he would like to have based on your reasoning. Oh,
Yep.
sorry, I seem to be having some. Of based on your reasoning of which pet we should go for, whether that be a cat or a dog. So, with that said, I'd like to get stuck into this meeting, and Bernard Logan, if you would like to give us
Yep.
your reading on a reasoning on why, what pet you would like to have at our house.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Thank you, Ronald. Um,
What?
yeah, so good morning, everyone. My name is Bernard. And I'll be arguing for dogs for today. So I've just got a couple of reasons why I think dogs would be better for the house, as opposed to some cats. So first of all, the main reason, we live in a bit of a dodgy area, and I think if we had a big, strong dog, with a big, nice loud bark, that could definitely like
Hmm.
bring a nice sense of safety to the household, and yeah, they could maybe just protect us a little bit if we ever need it. Um, uh, Also, yeah, also, I think, I don't know, just with the way we are, we're all nice and tight and close. We're almost like kind of like a pack, a pack of wild animals. And I feel like a dog would really, be able to join our pack. And uh, and yeah, just really bond with us, and bring us all closer together. So that's kind of a couple positives about cats. Now,
Dog.
like dogs, sorry, yeah. Now for like, a couple negative about cats. So, you need like the kitty litter, right? And that stinks. Like, honestly, I don't, and we don't really have a place for like a kitty litter. So, yeah, I don't think cats are very viable in that option. It's just like anywhere we put the kitty litter, it's gonna smell. And even in the bathroom, it's just gonna stink. And dogs, they can just go outside
Or
out the
smell.
back. So yeah, yeah. Um, Furthermore, the cats, we have a really nice, nice leather couch, and the cats, they like to scratch the couch. So I don't really want that happening to our couch. It could be quite expensive. So,
Hmm.
yeah, that's definitely an issue. Dogs are also a lot easier to teach. So, they're a lot smarter than cats. Douglas 2009. So yeah, I'm a big fan of dogs in that sense. You might have heard the saying, "Old dog, you can't teach an old dog new tricks," but yeah, it actually is possible if you ever seen the movie Red Dog. Yeah, that is the plot of that movie. So, Yeah, I think I've given a lot of my points as to why dogs are superior to cats, especially for our household. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else I really have to say in terms of dogs. I will now
Oh,
pass it
okay.
back to Ron,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Thanks for
Nice
that. They put
argument.
up some good points there.
Lily.
Yeah. So now I'll be going over to you, Gary Pacho, if you'd
Yep.
like to give us your reasoning behind what is it
Yep.
which pet you would like to support, which seems to be cats. So
Yeah.
yeah, whenever you're ready, mate.
Yeah. All right. So, my name's Gary Pacho. Grew up in Adelaide, but yeah. I've had cats all my life, and honestly, it's a big part of my life, and I want to keep that tradition going. But so I'll list off a couple points. Cats are quiet, very quiet. If noise levels are very concerning in current living situation, with a lot of people around the house. I mean, like even the quietest bark of a dog would be a lot louder than the most insistent meowing. So, you know, that's one point. Got a whole list here. It's very good. Cats are very low maintenance compared to dogs. I mean, the difference is it's major. They don't require any training. They don't need to be taken out multiple times a day. They're even able to do their own self-cleaning. Alright, yep. Very easy to house train. Just don't need to know much apart from like the litter box. That's really it. And as you can see in the photo of our specific cat, no hair, and he's very cute. So honestly, the maintenance level very, very low. That's all. Also, cats are very independent. Very independent animal. Dogs require a lot of care. Cats will actually sleep for about 15 hours a day. Hanson 14. When you're home, cats are also more likely to be content with just being in your company, whereas dogs may demand your undivided attention. Also, cats very, very long lifespan. Average lifespan of a cat is about 12 years. Dookie 14. But it is very uncommon for them to live into their high teens or even early 20s. So you get a very good spread. All right, now little reference here. After a 10-year study has shown that cat owners were 30% less likely to die of heart attack or stroke than not cat owners. Hanson 14. Sorry, that's a little study I found. So I mean, as well, cats can lead to fewer allergies. And a study by the National Institute of Health. Very good. And yeah, so like to sum up, really, why they'd be better in the house. They're a bit of a girl magnet, Yeah, girls love cats. So I mean, what more could you want really with cats? They also keep unwanted pests out of the house, and they can deter rodents, and as a scent can act as a repellent. They also eat less, or much less than dogs. The maintenance very low, especially with Bingus, little lovely little cat. Yeah, no hair, it's beautiful. I mean, oh, what was that? Yes, that's honestly that's really about it. Pest free. Honestly, there even been studies about them making you smarter. So I mean, compared to dogs, cat is a much more viable option.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, is that all you have to say there? You could
Yeah, that's it.
uh yeah, that's great, mate. Couple good points there.
Thank
Moving on to Duke Hansen, I think who we all know couldn't make it due to his COVID sickness at the moment.
Yeah.
Get well
But
soon.
yeah, hope he gets well
Lame.
soon.
Mm.
Point.
But on his behalf, he's sent me through an email on his decision of, well, his final decision of whether we should go for cats or dogs. Based off the images, and he has actually seen each pet in person. Dukes Hansen has gone in favor of the cats, for his reason being
Yes.
that
Go.
that he had always had cats growing up, and he does
Yeah.
he does mention here that it comes from a biased like, viewpoint, though he does, point out a couple good points as to why we should have a cat in our house. One being that he believes that the more cats you have will attract some sort woman. As you know, he's very fertile at the moment, Duke Hansen, and as he says
Yeah.
here that he's looking to settle down with a woman, and he wants a girl who likes
Fair
cats.
enough.
And
Fair
he
enough.
believes that this could all benefit us, not just himself, but all four of us here, as we are all men living in the house, and thinks that it could maybe lead to a chain reaction, and we could end up getting more than one cat. He
Wow.
obviously has a strong
Wow.
viewpoint on this, as he says here that, his ideas for the futures is for, at least 2 cats. And he seems pretty pretty set on that. But what he will be getting sent through is a copy of this meeting, just to hear, obviously, Bernard's viewpoint of dogs, because he was not here to see that. So he did agree that he would hear you out, Bernard. I know you may think
Thank
that
goodness.
you're a bit, left in the dark here with Duke
Yeah.
Hansen not being here, but there's not much we can do with him being sick, and the last thing I'd want to do
Yeah.
is bother him. I mean, that's
He's in hospital.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I said, as he said here, cats. I mean, it's a pretty brief write-up. I'll forward it to you guys after this meeting. But yeah, honestly, it looks like he's leaning towards cats. Thinks it's better for his allergies. He hates dog shit. He hates taking dogs for walk. Obviously, he's overweight. He doesn't really want to walk a dog, which is understandable. And I mean, yeah, he doesn't want to clean up. Yeah, the dog crap. He's got a thing about that. Much prefers kitty litter. Less high maintenance. And yeah, that's pretty much sums up, what is it, Duke's overview of, what pet we're gonna get. But yeah. That brings our meeting to a close. Hope everyone's happy with the outcome of it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just wish Luke could have kind of heard me out
Who?
in person. Sorry, Duke. Sorry, Duke
Yeah.
could have heard me out in person. And yeah, I could get my points across to him. But hopefully, he does receive those in hospital and considers the next option.
Yeah, exactly, man. I wish him all the best.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, our main priority is, Duke's health.
Of course.
But obviously,
Point.
yeah, okay. Business comes first, and this meeting
Yeah.
had to happen one way
It's
or
urgent.
another. Yeah, it really is. But yeah, honestly, I think we've covered a lot of the topics there. I think that was pretty successful. Successful meeting. What about you, Gary? Do you have anything you'd like to say or add before we?
Really, I
close?
think he's made a good decision. It'll largely benefit the house, little share house. I think having a dog, I mean, it's going to be a pain in the backside,
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah, it's
Um,
not. Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry. Go on, mate.
well, it's not really something you want to have. Well, depending on the size of the dog. I know Walter's, being a bull terrier and all. I know those guys get pretty rowdy. They get quite big, so I don't want, rather a little cat like Bingus. Lovely
Mm.
boy,
Yeah, yeah.
lovely little boy.
I was
Yeah.
looking here, and if you guys are fine with it, do you want to have a follow-up meeting in maybe a week from now with Duke Hanson, just to clarify
Oh.
everything?
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
I'd love that. Yeah.
assuming he's,
Yeah.
he's well and he's fit and better, of course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
yeah, I've spoken to his doctors, and they say that he should be good to go in a week or two. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah, just give me a bell.
yeah, I'll send out the I'll send out the details for you guys, and we can do this again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, yep.
honestly, thank you all for coming, for participating. I hope you're well in these troubling times. Stay safe, train hard.
Yeah.
Um, and I'll see you all in person Wednesday.
Alright, sweet. See you then, man.
Sounds good to see you then.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.